So if there were turning point individuals who were so traumatized that day and they needed to go away, I mean, I had to go away for 2 weeks to collect my thoughts about the trauma that I saw having watched it. And a lot of people I know that had to take breaks. I had to take the show off the air for a couple of days, and they just, needed time to process. It'd be a little bit different.
Dude, it was crazy. This girl, Alex Clark, okay? Look at what she did. Literally, she did a cover story right here. Look at this shit. This was a week later, 8 days later. She did a cover piece. The Wall Street Journal, Alex Clark, standing in front of all the flowers honoring him and like, yeah, I'm taking the torch. I'm going to bring more women into the fold, right? Dude, 8 days later, they were all on this, bro. They were on this. This was like, yeah, no, exactly. Who? You never heard of her. You didn't hear a lot of the women. A lot of the women were subjugated in TPUSA, right? Even to the point of TPUSA covering up essays and shit. It was a very patriarchal, old school, like, boys club. I mean, dude, they went to frat houses. But like the minute this went down, they're like on this. They are all like elevating their stars. It's a very bizarre picture. She does not look Christian. She looks like Nancy Mace's fucking squeeze is what she looks like. But they were on this, and a lot of people were in here being like, yikes. People were fucking tearing her up for this because it was literally like that came out on the 18th, which meant like it was like within 5 days, she was already like doing the big Wall Street Journal piece. I mean, it's really outlandish, dude. It's literally like the minute he was dead, they just got the media machine rolling, like rolling.
Actually, it's almost came across like they needed zero time to process, and they were kind of annoyed that the world needed time to process. And then the things that they were telling us were lies. We were able to factually debunk things that we were being told. And then you've got people like Tyler, who's featured in this, Tyler Boyer, who you're the chairman and the CEO. Tyler Boyer is a sexual deviant, right? Why do we have to give because he was at the hospital?
Mm-hmm. You hear that? She said it right there. Tyler Boyer is a sexual deviant. Tyler Boyer is the guy who covered up the essay of one of TPUSA employees, this Martinez guy in Waukesha. This guy is like got a lot of issues. I'm pretty sure he's had some shady ass behavior himself. She said it. Oh my God, dude, she is calling them out. See, this is why I love Candy O, bro. She is a wrecking ball right now.
And then you've got people like Tyler, who's featured in this, Tyler Boyer, who you're the chairman and the CEO. Tyler Boyer is a sexual deviant, right? Why do we have to give because he was at the hospital, give him grace? But it's like, no, this is this is now what's at the head of the company. Charlie's not there. We want to make sure that this company is going to be committed to truth. We want to make sure this company is not going to be telling us that we can't care about this or not be focused on that, because we need to decide whether this is still the same company. That's what it means, right? Is this still the same company? And so I think with the McCoy thing, everyone wanted a stage until you got a stage, okay? And people started going lie, right? Case in point, Alex Clark wanted to do the Wall Street Journal thing until I caught this little lie. And it's like, what are you saying this thing about Catholics? That's not true. Okay. Take the stage or don't take the stage, but it can't be in between. And then suddenly when the public turns against you, I don't want a stage anymore. That would be my response to that. And I do not have any sympathy for Rob McCoy. I have no sympathy for Mikey McCoy. I have no sympathy for Tyler Boyer. I think telling the truth is a very easy thing to do when you have a microphone. And if you don't want to tell the truth, it just makes you look more suspicious. And I can give you an example of that. There was some kid who was wearing green at this UVU event, right? They looked kind of shady. There was a ton of rumors. We got a bunch of emails, but I never covered it on the show because I didn't think there was anything beyond the fact that he looked kind of shady in a green hoodie. And I think it was yesterday.
Dude, what was that weird cut? Did you see that? Dude, it just cut to one like frame.
Suspicious. And I can give you an example of that. There was some kid
Watch this.
who was wearing green at this UVU event, right? They looked kind of shady. There was a ton of rumors. We got a bunch of emails, but I never covered it on the show because I didn't think there was anything beyond the fact that he looked kind of shady in the green hoodie. And I think it was yesterday, Sam Parker was like, who are these guys? And I can't get a clear image of this person. I then respond to him like, here's a clear image of this person. The actual person wearing the green hoodie then responds very quickly. He's like, that's me. Sorry, I dress weird. I think he's on the soccer team at UVU. And that's it. It's over. And nobody is talking about the green hoodie. Here he is, Colby Sessions. Hey guys, this is me. My teammate and I were just on campus to get food and stop by the event. We always wear silly stuff like that. Sorry guys. That's it. How easy, right? How easy. He's not like, I'm a victim. Call a lawyer. I can't believe somebody asked a question. I can't believe there's interest in this event where an assassination took place. No, people are asking because they're well-meaning, and he just comes right back and answers it, and it's over. That's how easy, that's how quick, that's how painless it is when you simply tell the truth. And I just don't feel that anything that's been easy to clarify has been done, and it can't be because they're in a state of mourning, because they were like back on their feet the next day and giddy and sharing memories and talking about what happened on that day in detail, except for the parts that we want to know about. I don't know. Doesn't work for me.
Dude, yeah, see, that's just it. Like, the thing that is so suspicious about this is how, like, those of you who have worked in media or you've worked in things where you tour, right? I used to tour and playing rock and roll. So going across the country or setting up a tour date and PR and all that, it's an endeavor. Like, that shit takes time, right? It does. There's time and there's planning and there's execution. And like, I did not see a lick of grieving at all, right? Not a lick. I mean, it literally just seemed like Charlie died and an hour after his death, there was a full court press of this brand new incarnation of TPUSA with events already getting booked, press happening, cover stories in major publications, a complete pivot. And then every day they tweet like, oh, it's been 27 days and I just can't stop thinking about him. But like, nobody is thinking about him, right? They're all just enjoying enormous like boost to their fame, right? Like 𝗏𝗏𝗽𝗏 was like a fucking nobody. Nobody ever talked to 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏, ever. That guy, like, nobody even knew his fucking name, bro. Unless you were in the TPUSA world. And next thing you know, he's like on a Cuomo show talking to Adam Mockler, right? And it's like, who the fuck is this guy? This 40-year-old guy, right? I mean, there are these people that were fucking nobodies. And now there's this huge machine, but that machine started like the minute his pulse stopped. It was like on, bro. It just feels so crafted. I mean, I feel like the pain of what she's doing, right? But this is what I wonder when it comes to Erica Kirk, okay? Because we know there's some grift going on. We know that there's some type of Christian nationalist agenda going on. But what I really need to know, guys, the one thing that I just absolutely need to know is this right here, boss. Dude, what's up? What's up with those fingers, bro? Dude, she has like Danny DeVito hands, boss. Like, what the fuck, bro? Dude. I mean, she's got those big old, like, dude, those are like mitts, bro. You know what I'm saying? Right? Dude, I know. She's wiping away tears. There's not a speck on her makeup. But, dude, look at those. What's up with the hands? And this is not an altered picture, guys. I did not alter this picture. Dude, I didn't alter this picture. Unaltered, bro. Dude, when I saw this, I literally was like, wait, is that the orange hand from the Instagram video? Like, it is the Seinfeld episode, bro. That, I hate to say it, but those are man hands, boss. Dude, that is, dude, I pity the fool. I pity the fool. Right? I mean, dude, I don't understand it, bro. I don't want to be mean, but you know, I'm not trying to be mean here. That's a genuine curiosity, bro. Like, what the fuck, dude? What is going on? Dude, Tammy Faye. I mean, dude, Tammy Faye, dude, she did the same shit, bro, with the fucking cloth. It's the wipe of the eyes. Bro, those hands, though. Those hands are something else, boss. I couldn't get over it, dude. I could not get over the hands, guys. Because I tell you guys, like the Candy O, TPUSA, Erica Kirk train, I'm on that train. We're definitely on the Candy O, Erica Kirk train 100%. Because I still have a goal, dude, like to crush TPUSA. I'm not going to be scared off. All right, let me just tell you guys, I need to put this out there so everybody understands. When it comes to me and TPUSA and Erica Kirk, I will not be scared away by man hands. I don't care if you have Danny DeVito fingers. I don't care how much right-wing evangelical biblical money you got behind you. I am not afraid. I am not afraid of man hands. I am not afraid of no tears, dude. Dude, she has no tears, bro. She doesn't. You know what she's wiping away with that thing? She's wiping away Bitcoin, guys. That's what it is. She's wiping Bitcoin that's leaking out her eyes. Wiping away the Bitcoin. I will not be deterred by man hands. Right? Dude, it is the Seinfeld episode, bro. Dude, I think her and Kid Rock they're gonna make a new music video together straight out of Trailer Park 2, dude. Right? Ball with the bang a dang Danny DeVito hands. Ball with the bang a Danny DeVito fingers, baby. Dude, let's go. Ball with the ditty, some ditty bitty bitty. Dude, I can't remember how it goes, but oh shit. She's gotta wipe those Bitcoin tears. What is up, guys? Thank you so much for watching. You like the video, you want to support independent resistance media, you know what to do. Drop that sub, hit the like button, and please share it. And we do love our members, so if you want to become a member, it's another really great way to support. Thanks again for everything, guys. I'll see you next time. Let's go.